Hey, Stav. Hello, eldest, esteemed guest. I have to re-record this because the last one sounded like just complete dog shit. So, okay, for context, I am 21. I'm on my own, living on my own. I have a very complicated relationship with my parents. My dad's a serial cheater with 2 kids out of wedlock, and he recently started a divorce process with my mom, who is also kind of a piece of shit because she just kept on going back to him. Long story. I have a 10-year-old brother.
I love when they don't give the mom any grace.
Yeah, it's so
she was in love. This bitch.
Yeah, they write the female characters even in their own lives.
Oh yeah, just
like a male director.
Yes. This fucking asshole.
I have a 10-year-old brother. He's a sweet kid when he wants to be. We have a lot of issues because he's just really mean to a point where it's like, I can tell it's because of the divorce.
Sure.
But like, nobody does anything to tell him like, hey, maybe you shouldn't call people fat. You know, maybe you shouldn't like be a brat, you know? And to top it all off, he's like a Gen Alpha fucking, stupid ass kid. You know, watching YouTube videos, AI YouTube
this
videos.
Kid's toast,
and
by the way.
Playing Fortnite all the time.
This kid's so
and
fucked,
so
it's crazy.
My question to you is,
he's probably taking a fucking hammer to his cheekbones as we speak. Keep going, Eldest.
So my question to you is like, is he savable? Is it
yes.
over?
What are you?
Him?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
He's
No,
put him down. Put him down.
Yeah. One quick one to the back of the head, like old Yeller.
You get a coat hanger. You go like that. You grab his leg.
Yep. Bash him in the fucking head with an axe. Is he savable?
Well,
Come
the thing
on.
is that at 10, when they're assholes, it's kind of good because it's not the usual age. So
They can get out of their system.
He's actually going to get out of. He's actually probably early enough an asshole that he'll figure out himself. Because at a certain age, kids' brains start going against everything around them. So he hasn't even hit that age yet. So he'll start.
He might rebel against this.
He will rebel against this. Might become a great person.
Interesting.
I think it's like the reason teenagers do that is in case they have bad parents.
Oh, interesting.
That they can get out of it. That
you have the urge to potentially
yes,
rebel.
you have the urge to go, whatever you believe, I don't believe, I'm going to believe all this now, so that you can have an opening of mind experience in case they're shitty.
That is actually a really interesting evolutionary argument why there's a black sheep in like most families.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like you could, and again, this is awesome because we're really just letting it fly. We have no idea, no concept,
This is what
no
science
nothing.
is now.
This is science, but it would be a fun theory if evolutionarily they just made a black sheep because they're like, hey, if the society or if the group, the clan this individual happens to be born into actually is onto the wrong stuff, we'll have a smaller group kind of splinter cell off and rebel and form their own. And so, which if they're right, then they'll flourish and the genes go either way.
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of fun to think about. Might be true.
Nobody came to my vegan's side.
Yeah. Oh no, not you. Your line is dying, and you again repopulate. You became vegan and married Rich Voss. I mean, again.
I know.
Although it is crazy, you know.
Don't put me in a box, man.
It's funny though. We didn't even talk about how fucking insane it is that your daughter's in college. That's like a classic comedy kid that ages all of us.
Yes.
Where we all remember, like, you know, her as a kid at the stand. We all remember, like, with her fucking.
Well, I want her to come to the stand and hang out and see everybody again because she's like this absolutely gorgeous, like, funny person.
You want her out of comedy clubs.
Wow.
Make sure Jeff Ross isn't around.
You know, she sent me. I'm in the Epstein files or whatever.
What do you mean you're in the Epstein files?
So Raina sent me the thing because there's a flyer in the Epstein emails that I'm on the show.
Oh wait, were you part of the people that it was like somebody was
Sherrod, I think.
Yeah, because Epstein wanted to go to the cellar one night.
Yes,
You were on the lineup that night.
So all her and her friends put in all their parents' names to search, and guess whose fucking name came out? So Raina was like, "You brought me there," because
I could have been trafficked.
Yes,
but Jeffrey Epstein could have found me at the Comedy Cellar.
I brought you there to give to Jeffrey Epstein. He wouldn't take you. She's like, oh, come on.
I know. I'm actually pretty. We could be living on the Upper East Side right now. But
she was like, I go, why is it a flex to you? Because she was like telling all her friends and stuff. She goes, I don't know. It's kind of cool.
It is funny because being in the Epstein files innocently is a flex. Because it's funny. It's just funny.
It's just funny.
Because it's like, if you search your parents' name and it comes up, most people aren't giggling about that.
Yes.
Most people are like, what? No, it's like changed your whole life.
They all sat around their sorority and put in all their parents' names.
I fully believe that. That makes so much sense to me. That's exactly what we'd be doing if we were fucking kids right now and there was like a big list.
Yes, right.
Like, your dad fucks kids. Like, if Eldest's dad was in the Epstein files, that would be the funniest thing that ever happened.
Right.
If they're like, oh yeah, we had an Albanian chauffeur who kept trying to fuck the kids, but we had to hose him down. That's the.
You would have loved to have that kind of status.
In Albania, they would have made a statue of him at the Capitol. He's like first Albanian yeoman to shake hands with the Jews that control the world, and he'd have his little driver's cap on. Oh, that's so fucking funny. What were we answering the question? What was the what question
will the
was
kid
this?
be okay? I think the kid will be okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
The kid's gonna be okay.
There's still more. I'm gonna.
Yeah, give us some more.
It's pretty far away, but I try and keep in contact with him. And when he is mean to me, I'm like, hey, bro, like, I'm not going to talk to you if you call me fat or you, like, are really rude to me. Like, it's just that. But then my mom...
Right. First, she said calling people fat.
Yeah, no, right.
And now she's
it's
actually
really the only
clarified that it's actually calling her fat. That is actually what's driving her crazy. So anyway, go.
But then my mom coddles him, and my dad basically doesn't fucking do anything, prick.
He called me fat. Oh, leave him alone.
Yeah. Well, sweetheart, I mean, he shouldn't be rude, but
he could lose a few.
At least we don't got to get the kid eyeglasses. I'll say that.
Oh my God. So I don't really know what to do. I want to have a relationship with him. I don't want him to fall down like the alt-right pipeline, which is like what seems to be happening.
It feels like only one thing you can do.
Said, like, I hate gay people and stuff like that. Oh. And I don't know, dude. Like, I just don't know what to do in this situation because I'm not his parent. So, like,
this is kind of hard.
I think she should lose weight.
I have the right to fucking, you know.
I see an answer.
Look, the kid, he's not going to be helped by having to look at ugly broads all day.
Give him something to look up to.
This is hard because it's both a real problem that I would be worried about, and she is so clearly too close to the situation. Because what's the problem with her brother is that he's a kid whose parents are going through this fucked up divorce. Yeah. And if your parents are both pieces of shit, that's going to fuck you up one way or the other. Like, look, me and my brothers got, we didn't have, our parents were not, there was some problems, but it was nothing crazy, but there was plenty of mental illness and there was anger issues and there was fighting and there was stuff that could fuck you up. Yeah. And there's low level abuse, whatever, right? Nothing crazy, nothing really
Doesn't
insane.
Everyone have a low level abuse?
It's compared to like other shit, whatever. And we're all doing pretty good, but all of us had our own problems, right? Like I had some mental illness shit I had to get over. I had some real, it's like we have depression, anxiety, and other forms of more extreme mental illness are like that we all have struggled with. Yeah. And we didn't even have that bad an upbringing, right? So this kid, he's going to have some weird shit, right?
Yes.
Now the problem is the way he's affected by this divorce. You are so emotional about a 10-year-old calling you fat. Yeah. This is hurting your feelings in a serious way and even you being like, can I save him? It's like, of course the kid is savable. What you should do now is an interesting question. What kind of relationship you should have with a kind of bratty younger brother? I think you're not his parent, but you are an adult, right? Mm-hmm. How old did she say?
21.
She's 21. Okay, so yeah.
An adult to him, though.
Definitely an adult to him, for sure. What you need to do is, no pun intended, be the bigger person. Sorry. I'm not even saying you're that fat. I'm fat as shit. Okay, and I do think it's rude, even if you were, or even if you are or are not fat. It is rude for your 10-year-old brother to call you that.
Kids call people fat all the time.
All the time.
They know that that's a trigger. And they can get a good reaction.
Totally.
And they do it all the fucking time.
Those little fuckers don't know it's coming for them.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? I love when you see a 7-year-old being like, I don't want to be fat or whatever. It's like,
wait till you get your period.
no disrespect,
bitch.
You're going to be fat. We live in
Wait
America.
till you get on birth control.
Yeah. Anyway, so I would say yes, you kind of have to slightly be above it. Don't engage with him in terms of like, don't let him act out the way he wants to. If he, again, you're not his parent in that if he's being a complete brat, you could just be like, I'm not dealing with you when you act like this. Right. I think you need to be, because right now maybe you're not his cool older sister, but soon, like this age gap is actually pretty good for an older sibling. Because you're
lucky that he has her.
Totally. Like in a couple years, when he needs a little help navigating the world, you will be in your mid-20s. You will really know a bunch of shit. So I think the best thing to do is, right now, don't create the weird kind of sibling rivalry that makes it so that you can't. Because
let him call you fat.
Yeah, just like be like you're being a fucking brat.
Yes.
You're not. Oh, I'm a fat. I'm a fat bitch. I guess you don't want to come to Chick-fil-A with me or whatever. Right. Or go to Target. Or just like the little perks that an older sibling can for a younger sibling. Oh, I guess you don't need somebody to go take you to buy a fucking Switch or whatever.
But don't get mad. Don't take it personally. Where now you're going to be another part of his problem.
Exactly. I think you need to do whatever you can to avoid becoming his enemy.
Right.
Don't take it upon yourself to parent him. Look, in fact, you have the advantage of not being lame like a parent.
Yes.
You have the ability to be like, when he's being a fucking idiot, you can just be like, you're being a fucking loser.
Right.
No girls are going to want to fuck you if you act like that. Like, truly, you could act. And so I think you need to avoid becoming his enemy when he's in this weird situation going through divorce. You know, your parents are going through divorce.
And always be available to him.
Be available and understand that you may not be his parent, but it's like you do have to step in a little bit in a way that you shouldn't have to. Understand that. You shouldn't have to do this.
Right.
But this, I think, is the recipe. It's like, stay his friend. If he's being a cunt, don't allow that kind of behavior. Don't support it. But yeah, I think in a couple years, he will want, when you're fucking 15, you know how sick it is to have a sibling that's 26? They could buy you fucking beer.
Right.
They could get you weed.
No, but like even just, go stay overnight at her place or whatever would be amazing.
Like when your sister would take us to fucking TGI Fridays in the movies.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking awesome, dude. That was like some of the best, we're 13.
Yes.
You feel like a fucking adult.
Yes.
So soon, you will have access to a lot of stuff that he wants, right?
If you don't, take personally and
if you
try to get even or have resentments with him.
Don't beef with a child, even though it's your brother.
Right.
Right.
Although it's hard because Raina would be
so
rude sometimes, and
of course,
it's hard not to be like, even when she was really little, we'd be playing and she wouldn't let my Barbie do stuff.
Kind of like, she was kind of an asshole as a little kid. It was hilarious.
Well, in the comedy clubs, I will say this about her, that I left her in the prison yard, and then people were like, she's acting like a prisoner.
But it was, but I mean that in a good way.
Yeah.
Where it was like, it was funny to see a little kid be like, shut up. Like, not even.
She went to my opener. We were eating before the show, and then she finished and she put her napkin in his shirt, and she goes, go buy yourself something pretty.
I mean, you have told the story either on here or on Cumtown about how they were bullying Ian, her and her middle school friends.
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
right.
I don't remember. Was that on Cumtown?
I don't remember.
It's a Hall of Fame story.
Oh God,
look it up. Somebody
he was getting upset. I'm always fascinated when people do get upset by kids, because I guess I've got a thicker skin to it.
Of course.
But he was getting upset because they somehow got his phone number and were texting him from the back of we had a van and we were going to a gig, and first thing they did was they called him a heroin addict, right? Is that what
I don't remember.
Or no, they were like, oh, okay, crack addict or something like that. I think they were 11 or 12 at the time, and just at that age where it was
of course.
They thought it was so. We were actually laughing pretty hard too.
It's so good.
Ian was the one who was not. that into it.
It's such a hilarious story. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah. So, but it is hard. Kids can be mean, but it's like you don't have to be his parent. So you can just walk away when you're fed up.
Right.
And just maintain. Because I do think.
Leave the door open.
Leave the door open because I think that's the solution here.
Yeah. Agreed.
But good luck. That sucks. And give yourself and him grace. Because she also, when you're 21, even though you're an adult and your parents are getting divorced and you have this younger brother who kind of pulls you back into childhood, you're regressing a little bit.
Yes, right.
Psychologically. So try not do that. Go to therapy. If you can get your brother into therapy either now or later, that's good.
I don't believe in therapy.
That's awesome, and we don't have time to get into that. And we will save that for another episode.
I believe in Patreons.
Hey, well, listen. If I had to pick one, believe me, I'm picking Patreon, sister. It is not even close which one has had a better effect on my life. Patreon versus therapy.
Yes,
Are you
exactly.
kidding me?
See?
I mean, I'm working on a joke where it's like, it's not going to be on this hour, but it was like, my therapist goes on vacation in August. And then, so instead of seeing him weekly, I've just got a weekly cleaning lady instead of like, monthly.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, this is helping my life so much more than a fucking guy.
Yes.
I just have to complain to an old guy
Right.
or I never do dishes.
Right.
I'm going to be a lot happier if I never have to fucking do dishes. But